let's open some packages. I got my package from Dooney Bourke. I decided to buy the mini Dooney Bourke Florentine satchel that came in stock in black, and it was on one of their fake sales. This is what that looks like. Felt like black is what I would actually end up using. I haven't seen a Florentine satchel in person in probably about 20 years. This is what we're looking like. It's actually a lot bigger than what I was expecting, which is not a bad thing. I wanted this over the micro because I wanted a longer bag. And I saw that this slouched a little bit better, so that's why I went for the mini versus the micro. Okay, has the red interior and the suede lining. I'm gonna be really honest with y'all. This does not match the Dooney Bourke quality that I remember. I'm actually really disappointed with this. Looking at the suede lining, this isn't even cut straight. And it's so obvious. Okay, here's some close-up. Do you see how this lining is sticking up? So you can see it. And then it's not even cut straight across. So this is what it looks like. This is so bad. I'm shocked that this passed quality control. This is horrible. It's crooked on this side as well. And this lining is sticking out as well. So when you close the bag, you can see the lining. I just don't know what is going on here, but there's like edge paint missing. And this was factory fresh. You saw me opening the package. I just don't know why it looks like this. This is not, I do not remember Dooney Bourke bags being this poorly finished. This is what the other side looks like. Didn't even trim that properly. This is absolutely atrocious. Guys, I'm not sure I'm gonna keep this. This is actually really, really disappointing. I remember Dooney Bourke really being at the top of their game, and the finishing on this bag is so poor. Like even the edges here look like something I would do, like an amateur. The stitching is very crooked. This really looks like a knockoff of a Dooney Bourke rather than an original. Like I'm just gonna be very honest with you. This is so bad. It looks okay from far away, but all of the interior details, no, I would never carry this. I'm going to be initiating a return on that. That is just completely unacceptable to me. I cannot believe they sent out a bag out of their workshop that was finished so poorly. So I'm sure I'll lose money with shipping, but there's no way that's staying in my house. But I will unbox my Sephora haul for you on a happier note. I really like these little packs. So the one I got was the mini must-haves. It has the Merit Grade Skin, the Salt and Stone Travel Body Mist, and an Eden Lip Balm. I really like the Eden Lip Balms. The main thing I ordered was the Kayali Musk Matcha, which my sister-in-law bought over the weekend, and I tried it. Kayali fragrances are so hit or miss for me. I think sometimes their patchouli notes are very strong, which I don't necessarily like, but I really liked the musk matcha. It's really fresh and pleasant, and it doesn't have like super deep kind of notes that punch you in the face. So this is really cute, something that I can take with me. As far as samples, I got Prada foundation samples. I don't think I even asked for this, but all right. I got the Rare Beauty Volumizing Mascara and a Commodity Juice sample. I really like Commodity. I actually bought a larger set, a discovery set that I'm working my way through. I think they released some of their legacy scents for a short period of time. So anyway, at least my Sephora haul was good, but that Dooney Bourke bag is going back. I don't even care if I have to pay return shipping or whatnot. That is just so atrocious. I actually can't believe how bad that was.